everyone, my name is Suphannasa Chawkhuwiang, student number 6410221, and my partner is.
Hello, my name is Kanyarat Chamueang. My student number is 634102028.
Today I will present about beliefs, benefits, and challenges of using educational technology in English language teaching. Voice from the secondary school teachers in western regions of Thailand. Let's start. Abstracts. This study explores the voices of 879 secondary teachers in the western regions of Thailand with regard to their beliefs, perceived benefits, and challenges in using educational technology in their language teaching. Some issues and challenges that they note include lack of flexibility, lack of pedagogical, conceptual, and practical knowledge in using educational technology, a lack of support from the administration hindered them in using ethics-based activities. The implication is for the administrations, policymakers, researchers, and curriculum designers to consider the freedom of this study and understand the needs of these teachers to create a community of 21st century teachers and learners. Earlier work in the broader literature of learner and teacher education has emphasized the crucial role of educational technology not only in learning and motivation but also in producing constructive learning that fits to the interests of learners. It is widely acknowledged that teachers' educational beliefs are strong indicators of their planning, instructional discussion, and classroom practice, particularly in modernizing of educational instructions, where teachers demonstrate desire by providing instruction that suit to the interests of learners and by taking an important issue that might hinder the success of learning and teaching. LASA determines the most progressive influence on classroom discussion what the teachers believe about teaching and learning. Studies one of the inherent problems associated with ignoring classroom teachers' beliefs about reform, Chung and Leung mentioned that to fully claim an effective change in particular educational institution, beliefs, challenges, and perceived benefits of teachers should be taken into account, as these aspects could tell success and failure of a particular context. The issues of English in Thailand has been a controversial and much disputed subject in the field of language learning and teaching. As Viryachitra discusses, English language teaching in Thailand has failed to prepare Thai learners of English for the fast-changing world due to many considerations. Accordingly, Thailand has general English proficiency with a score of 48.54, standing its broad and ranks no 64 out of 88 countries, regions in the world. The plan supports a modern approach to uplifting, creating, and enhancing information and communication technologies. Education among teachers and students to facilitate active learning. Thailand has been trying to utilize the effectiveness of educational technologies in improving the language learning of our Thai learners. However, few studies have investigated the beliefs, benefits, and challenges of Thai teachers when they are using ethics in their language teaching. More and more schools are enticed to promulgate these mandates as an effect. Most public schools try to use technology as a supplementary tool to enhance classroom interactions. However, these changes are having a serious effect on teachers' beliefs and confidence in ICT. In the study of Chawkhuwiang, Kanyarat, and Ningshlum, with 377 teachers from 35 schools and 12 school directors, supervisors, and professional teachers, The result found that teachers are not competent enough to integrate ICT in their classroom in general, teaching in particular. In their study, they recommend that teachers should have adequate knowledge of achieving better practical skills and understanding of ICT. Terminology. It is worth dwelling a little on the wording the researchers is using to refer to the central unit of analysis, namely educational technologies, educational application, and information communication technology. The researcher used these terms EdTech, EDF, and ICT, with the emphasis on any material or instruments manipulated by technology or machine. The term is often used in any books, research, documentation, and even in the academy. Throughout this paper, the terms educational technology, educational application, and information communications technologies used interchangeable as it all refer to the usage of technology in an educational context. Prior research explored and apprehended various dimensions of educational technology in the context of language learning. Scholars explored EdTech with regard to teachers' perceptions, mobility, and beliefs, teacher self-efficacy and methods in using EdTech, constructivism and the technology of instruction, teaching and learning behaviors, critical thinking, and taskless. This study has conceptualized EdTech and the beliefs, self-efficacy, perceptions, and challenges of teachers in using educational technology in their teaching. Although some of them particularly study the impact and effect of EdTech in language learning and solely to the beliefs, benefits, and challenges of by using educational technology in language teaching. This present study focuses on teachers' beliefs, benefits, and challenges of using educational technologies in language teaching. Therefore, by using both types of research, the strength of each approach can make up for the weaknesses of the others. Additionally, this study was conducted in a nature setting, public secondary school in the western regions in Thailand, and made plentiful use of understanding through verbal narrative and flexible design as Chawkhuwiang, Hanson, Chawkhuwiang, and Morris asserted it is quantitative. Before commencing the study, the researcher identified participants through a referral from correct guests, former relevant and personal knowledge. A total of 879 participants with the age ranging from 25 to 49 were contacted through Line and Facebook. Upon approval, the researcher had informed and teachers about the purpose of the research. This study was conducted at public secondary school in the western regions of Thailand, Ratchaburi 271, Kanchanaburi 202, Phetchaburi 120, and Prasakiri Khan 105. Although in this study, the researcher did not seek to investigate the methodology they used while using educational technology, rather their beliefs, benefits, and challenges in using educational technology in teaching. The questionnaire was distributed from August 2018 to December 2018. The questionnaire was forwarded and sent through Google Form, and eventually participants were requested to send it also through Google Form. These interviews aim to collect detailed data on technology integration methods, problems hindering such integration, and incentives that increase the integration in the class. Hence, the group discussion lasts over 2 to 3 hours. The results obtained from the questionnaire were tabulated. through the use of percentage and frequency counts. These percentages were combined to interpret and describe the findings. Interviews, on the hand, were audio recorded through the use of a mobile phone. A focus group of 14 respondents who were put in a group of 2 with 7 members were convinced to better understand both of the beliefs of the utilizing educational technology and the challenges that have been facing.
Advantage in using EdTech are: first, helping teachers to check their students' output. Second, making teachers more confident about their teaching materials. And third, making the class lively and catch the students' interest in their subjects. Next, we will talk about challenges in implementing EdTech. Teacher participants review some challenges influencing the implementation of EdTech in their teaching practices. First is challenges to facilities, whether not enough facilities, some do not work, or even all facilities. Second is lack of knowledge in EdTech or having small knowledge in technology. The last one is lack of support from the administration because some didn't realize how important technology is and not attend in teacher requests. Professional development in EdTech integration. 9 participants during interviews voiced their needs to have a professional development program in using EdTech integration and needed support from their administration to enhance their skills in EdTech for them to implement what is supposed to implement. For the discussion, this student reports on the beliefs, benefits, and challenges using the educational technology of secondary English teachers in Thailand. From the study, several key points can be taken from the results and data findings. First, Thai teachers participants said that through technology, it enables them to facilitate that learning more conducive and interesting. Second, students are more enthusiastic about the subject. However, there are traces of evidence that Thai teachers face hindrances in using EdTech in their teaching. Most of them agree that using EdTech demands too much time to be spent on technical problems. Moreover, teacher participants note some factors influencing their implementation in ICT, such as the facilities, poor connection, no much application program, and no financial support from the school to implement an educational application. And they also agree that too much teaching workload affects teachers in preparing EdTech activities. Evidently, there are many advantages of using EdTech in teaching, as using instructional methods designed to encourage or require students to work together on learning tasks, allowing social learning. However, mention their challenges while implementing EdTech. Based instruction in their teaching, such as challenges to facilities, lack of knowledge in EdTech, and lack of support from the administration. Although some issues were revealed during the group discussions, still they were positive in improving their EdTech competence as they are seeking professional development. About the conclusion, the study was aimed at investigating secondary teachers' beliefs, benefits, and challenges of using educational technology in language teaching in Thailand context. Findings reveal that teachers held advantage on the use of edtech in enhancing teaching and learning in language teaching. Despite these advantages, participants also face some challenges, such as lack of pedagogical and theoretical knowledge about edtech administration support and professional development. Research has revealed that these factors are related to each other.